God.
Yeah, dude. Literally, like 7 months ago, I had like 400,000 subs and 25 million views. Now I got 930,000 subs and 80 million views.
Bro,
Like,
I remember when you were at 400K. That's when I like
yeah.
really started paying attention to you a
I mean,
lot.
that's what,
And
even when me, Screw, I've known Chase for a minute, but when I started really diving more into the YouTube world, like I've been on YouTube forever.
no
I didn't know
doubt.
all the reaction channels. Like I didn't know all about like just a lot of. I didn't know about the community. I didn't know there was a community. You know
No
what I mean?
doubt.
Like, I didn't know. Like I know that exists in other worlds, social media, and Facebook and pretty much everywhere else. But that was like when I dove into it, and I linked up with Screw a little bit later after that, and yeah, man. I mean, that shit did a lot for me. Those Uber pranks that really, and then I mean that made it okay for my channel to be able to put out pranks and other content, and just like I wasn't uploading for months at a time just because of like I didn't have dope content or I was scared it wasn't gonna perform well. Now I'm just like, yo, I know I got bangers in the vault. Let me just put some shit in between. That's dope. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, that's definitely how you keep it motion. And I mean, you obviously your channel blew up, and now you're definitely in the, I would say, the regular rotation of the YouTube community. I guess with the reactors
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Because now I see your songs reacted to the same way everybody else that is considered a quote unquote YouTube rapper. I
Nah,
don't
in
really,
fact, I'm called anything, bro. Going back to what I said when I was 16, 17, like when I didn't want to be compared at yeah, and
Yep.
then I got a certain age, like, bro, you can call me whatever you want, like, and I
Yeah.
loved it, like, and not even in the sense of like, oh, behind the scenes I hate it. It's like, nah, I love it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
yesterday, actually this morning at 5 a.m., bro, like I was in an Uber in Toronto, and the dude's like, your voice is familiar, and he's like, are you the Uber guy? And he's the Uber, I'm in the Uber.
Oh.
Yes, he's like, are you the Uber guy? And this doesn't happen that often. Once a
Yeah.
week, somebody say some shit, and I literally had no idea my name or that I make music, and that's new to me, bro, because I've only made music my whole life.
Yeah.
So if someone only recognized me for one thing, normally young me, 16-year-old me would be like, yo, fuck you, man, I make music. But me, grown me,
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm like, yo, thank you so much, man. So grateful. I also just put out an album. Check it out. Meanwhile, that you catch more flies with honey. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. I mean, see, that's the thing. Like, I say all the time. I think that that's why I put YouTube rapper in quotes, because I feel like that's just kind of lame. Because to me, I feel like what they're trying to say, and this is not me, obviously. I say when people are saying a quote unquote YouTube rapper, I think what they're trying to say is like goofy. And that's what it sounds like to me, because I don't really understand what that means.
I think it depends on the context, because I've also seen, and that goes back to guys like Screw and whatever, good and bad issues people have with certain people in the community.
Yeah, no
I
doubt.
think you already know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So I think it goes to the point where it's like now people are proud to be that. You see that. You see Crip think these guys, I think they're proud. They're wearing. I think at first with people were trying to make it a corny battle, or
Yeah.
people were scared to. So I think it's cool that people are wearing that shit proudly, and that's why I'm happy to be categorized anywhere, bro. Because
Yeah,
like I
no
said,
doubt.
I've been known as the YouTube guy, I've been known as the Uber guy, I've been known as the McDonald's guy, and every single box people put me in, I break out of it. So I'm not really sweating it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's and me and Chase talked about that as well, and he said the exact same thing as you did. It's just about shedding, that name and being bigger than that name, which is a fact.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just regular stuff. Anything with marketing, it's not even just rapping. It's
No, facts. Literally anything. And I think the first step is, going back to what I said, is being okay with it. You can't disrespect the people that might be on the side of thinking that's okay. Like, all your YouTube fans, I'm not gonna be like, yo, I'm out of YouTube, and like I'm gonna disrespect 923,000 people if I say I'm out of. You know what I mean? Like,
that's a fact. That's a
what,
fact.
to what? To please like three others. So like, who cares? Like, I'm out here like not bouncing out of my character to please everyone.
Yep.
But really, I'm being careful about what I say, because it's like that's how I feel. Like it's I want to make sure what I say is how I genuinely feel, and
Yep.
the shit I pretty much say is how I feel. So it's like, I'm an Instagram guy. People literally say, bro, like you're an Instagram rapper. Like, what is that? You're a Spotify
it's like,
rapper.
dude, no,
Like,
I'm a rapper. I get streams the same way the Baby, the same way Eminem, and the same way everybody else does.
Someone said I'm a Spotify rapper. I'm like, you know how much Spotify pays? And like,
Yeah. Like, okay. Like,
I'm like, good looks, yo. I'm a Spotify bet, yo. I'm with that.
yeah, man, that's crazy. So how many cities you got on the tour, bro?
So what I've been doing, I don't know why I've been doing it. I think it's because I had some bad management back in the day, and I'm just trying to rebuild like just a lot of stuff. So I'm not really doing long tours anymore. I'm doing regional tours, which is just I'm just like 5-6 cities, bounce back to my crib, do what I do, document it, put it out, and just kind of keep elevating very, very slowly. So instead of having 30 okay dope shows, I'm gonna have 4 or 5 banging shows. Come back home, reevaluate the situation, do it again, until I know, 30, 40, 50, 60 cities, it's just going to be money, fans, pack, good energy. You know what I mean?
That's smart. I mean, that's smart. Definitely with, like you said, this day and age, it gives you time to go and double back on everything that you already did and recreate videos to put that out so the people that weren't able to go it promotes itself, basically.
Exactly, bro. If people see more show, oh shit, well, I didn't even know he was here. Oh, let me go check it out now. As opposed to you did a whole tour, now you can't tour those markets again for 6 more months. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'd rather do a few at a time to get people aware of the touring, because people don't even know. In general, people don't know artists tour sometimes. They're like, I mean, there's been times, not guys like Eminem, but like, B-list dudes. Like, I don't know where all these guys are at all times. Guys I even like, I would like to see. I'm like, oh shit, when the fuck did he get here?
Yeah, no doubt, definitely. Especially probably where you live too, because there's probably people that come so often that like you're just immune to seeing new artists
Florida,
come all the time.
New York, like a lot of my bad. Hold on, my shit just fucking bugged out.
You good, bro?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm initially from New York to Florida I lived in LA for a few years. So like, I would say all the cities I lived in are pretty much exactly like that. It's like people are popping in and out all the time. That's hard to keep up. So
no doubt, definitely, man, definitely. So who's your favorite artist to work with so far in your career? Who's your favorite personal favorite and biggest
that I've worked with?
Yep.
My favorite is my homie Emilio Rojas. He's an older cat. I just know him from way back. Like, you have to check him out if you don't know him. He's super dope.
I'm pretty sure I do know who that is.
Yeah, he's I wouldn't say like an OG, but he's just like in between like the millennial sort of fan base and the OG. He's kind of like, bouncing around. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
But he's super dope, man. I've just honestly, and it's the only reason why I say this is because like he's just one of my only real friends from the industry, and for like transcending years. Like, we've known each other for 6 or 7 years now, and it's like one of those things you could argue, you could talk shit, you could bullshit, you could really get mad and still be tight with. You know what I mean? It's like real family, which is, to me, especially in music, is rare, or in life is rare. But that's my favorite dude to that I've worked with, and I work with all the time. We talk every day. We FaceTime. I'm flying him to watch my animals when I'm on tour.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
Like, that's my dog for forever. But biggest person I ever worked with, I mean, I worked with OGs. When I was 16, I was signed to Sony Records.
Oh,
which was like a division under Sony. Yeah, not a lot of people know it unless they supported me from way back. But I was signed to Sony when I was 16 or maybe 17, and it was like a branch under Sony, which was called Penalty Records. And they were like super OG days. Like, they signed like back in the day, like Lord Finesse, Buck, like a lot of producers that were DJ'd and rap. Back in the day, like all these people did everything. They produced, and if you were a producer, you were a DJ. If you were a DJ, you were a MC. If you were like a real whatever. But I mean, I worked with old heads like Master Ace. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
I worked with Sean Price before he passed away.
Okay.
Who else did I work with? I worked with R.A. the Rugged Man.
That's how I know who that is too.
Yeah, just a bunch of old heads. Those are my personal favorite people that I like as a kid. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up like literally when I was like 12. I was DJing my middle school pep rally and shit. So I literally like loved DJing, bro. So I had vinyls. I was one of the. I was the backpack. The backpacker with the headphones that went on. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yo, you probably listen to like Immortal Technique and shit, huh?
Yeah.
See, that's how I was when I was a kid too.
I was that guy, bro. I was that young annoying kid that was like, yo, have you heard Dance with the Devil? Like, right? I'm like 11 years old. Like, dude, you wait till the end. I'm like freaking out.
Yo, that's hilarious. You know what? It's just a young hip hop thing. I feel like you just go through that phase in life. And how old are you, bro? How old are you?
I just turned 25.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I just turned 27 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, just the same thing. It's like our generation of people are just like, we just had that like few years where we were just the biggest hip hop heads ever.
Facts, bro. You have any siblings?
Yeah, I got a little brother. He's 17, so he's younger than me.
Are you putting him onto the dope shit?
Yo, it's funny because he is the way that I was when I was 17. He's super into like the hip hop right now. You know, like if
Dope.
you ask him who his favorite rapper is, he probably gonna say like J. Cole or something like that.
Hell
But
yeah.
like he listens to a lot of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
I guess there's some faith in humanity after all that.
Yeah, I mean he ain't gonna get away with that kind of shit in my house because both of my parents are they. No, they
They're not
don't
playing.
like that. They don't like that goofy shit. That's one
I-
thing I say. They don't like that. I'm like the oddball out of the bunch. I've always been like split. I'm super hip hop head, but I love music that's mindless too.
100%, man. It's a time and place for all this shit. I'm not one of those guys that's like, nah, it's this, and this. Real
Yeah.
rap is lyrical, spiritual, miracle. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Well, I could tell a lot by that last song you did. Not that that wasn't a lyrical song because it was, but just the melody and cadence to it just had like a real like, yo, you could play this anywhere. Like this
Yeah,
is one of
thank
those
you.
songs you're gonna bump that for sure,
Thank you,
for
bro.
sure. Yeah,
I
man.
get that, man.
You know what's so funny is that when we had that conversation about my man 4 Seconds, I'm just playing. Yo, I didn't realize that was Shizzy Six, bro. I knew
Yeah,
who
Shizzy
Shizzy
Six from
Six
way
was.
back, bro. Exactly. So Shizzy Six changed their name like 3 years ago. It's funny because both of those guys changed their name, Chase and Shizzy Six.
Yep.
So you just pointed it out that they both. But yeah, I know Shizzy Six from way back. Like at one time, once again, I was touring way back, like 17,
Yep.
and someone shows up to the show, and I'm like, yo, I know you from the internet. You know, this is people didn't meet on the internet back then.
No
This is
doubt.
like back in your parents were like, yo, you're gonna get molested or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Like, so you know, he shows up to the show, and like I didn't really know he was showing up. He paid for his ticket, which was this is way back. I'm not trying to like say I was bigger or he was clown.
Yeah, no doubt.
He just showed up, and I was just like, yo, I know you. He's like, I know you, and we just like kicked it ever since then, and we just chopped it up like it was one of those things where, you know, if someone could stay in your life for that long, you know, way back, and somehow you're still popping in every so often, even if you're not friends, like if you just see a constant, you know, and it's always good vibes. You know, obviously, if people popping in and out of your life with toxicity, like, you know, that's not dope.
Yeah,
But, like,
for sure.
he was always popping in and out of my life. So yeah, shout out to 4 Seconds. Shout out to 6 Seconds.
Yeah, 6 Seconds. Yo, that's dope, man. That was I like that song a lot. I've been bumping that shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. I've been bumping that shit nonstop. I'm like,
Thank you.
yeah, man. So you told me right before we got on that you coming to Boston. I know you got a New York City show, which is huge. I think people are gonna underestimate how big having a show in New York City really is, bro. That's
Honestly,
not.
bro, it's like because and it's true because it used to be so easy. Like once again, going back to the Dat Piff days, like not everybody toured and not everybody made music. So like when I toured, bro, like I don't know if you know some of these names, but like I was on like every time you get compared every decade, every year, not even decade. What am I saying? Every year you get compared to new people. Like it's new for me to be getting compared to these guys on YouTube that I, like no offense, like I just started finding out about.
No
Just
doubt.
Like you've heard of me. Like it's different channels, and I don't mean YouTube. Like it's different realms that you find out about people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But,
facts.
but when I toured like 16, 17, I was getting compared to like, you know, these dudes, and I still talk to some of them: Huey Mack, Cam Meekins, Mike Stud.
Yo,
you know
Mike
what I mean?
Stud is from Rhode Island.
Okay, I didn't even know
Yeah,
that. But
yup.
exactly. He's still doing his thing. I know he's really doing well. But it's
Yup.
like a lot of these dudes, man, that was the first group of people I was getting compared to, and we were the only ones, at least that I knew of, that were like consistently touring, and, like as far as once again what I'm getting compared to, you know, the white frat kid, whatever you want to call
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But it's like, you know, it's constantly changing. But exactly what you said, man, it's not easy to get a deal in New York City, even if it's like you know, you taking some doorpers or whatever it is. The shit is people. Not everybody is out here doing it. I didn't realize it was that hard until it took me a minute to get it going. So.
Bro, New York is one of those. See, I'm a huge battle rap fan. Like I'm really into battle rap, and yo, I mean, New York. That's why they're not doing events in New York no more, because it's too hard, bro. It's too hard to get a venue. They do not like hip hop in New York, bro. The hip hop police are a real thing.
Isn't that weird how it changed, bro?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird how the mecca of hip hop, like. And that's no disrespect. Like, I like Cardi. Like I like a lot of a lot of these people, a lot of these newer guys. I wasn't really into 6ix9ine and stuff. But I never hated them.
Yeah, I feel that.
But it was just crazy to acknowledge how different like I always expected change in certain cities, like Texas. Like I expect change in certain sounds, maybe. But New York was one of those things that I was never able to see. Like, yo, it's always gonna be boom bap, and it's always gonna be. Because even like Dave East, Troy Ave, like they always still had a constant sound over the last few years. So it was weird. It was strange to me to start seeing what I saw on the internet, like the meme rap,
the drill. Like it's drill. Like they got a whole New York drill scene. Like,
isn't it strange, bro? How I mean, like I know you saw it too over the last 5-6 years. Like it constantly blended. Like even A$AP Rocky had a Texas sound. You know what I mean? So
yeah, like, no doubt.
Like it's been changing for a minute, but what you said, I was never able to like. I always at least thought the New York shit would be like somewhat true to the like somewhat of the roots, but it feels like all that shit is just like there's not even like some, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no doubt. That's a fact.
It's so different.
It is. It's a different. The regional sounds are definitely changing a lot, like a lot. You know what I mean?
Major facts, super facts.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, yo, you got anything you want to tell the people, bro? And
I don't know, yo. Catch me. I just keep looking out. If I'm in a city near you, I'm gonna be in Europe soon. I'm gonna be in Canada soon. New music on the way, always. New music videos on the way. Sauces on the way. TV series on the way.
You already know.
I'm trying to become a chef now.
Yeah. Hey man, yo, you got it going, bro. I'm telling you, the barbecue sauce. I'm gonna definitely have to peep. I'm gonna cop some of that because I like to smoke food. So.
Okay, word. Yeah, it's dope. It's like a southern sort of. We got oranges, like actual full oranges in it. We got pineapples in it. It's like a Caribbean sort of thing.
Yeah,
it's
that's
dope.
Fire. I'm with that. Yeah, I'm definitely cop. When does that drop?
I still have to work just because the album and the traveling. I have to make the label. I'm probably just gonna put like the sticker, like not these stickers.
But I know what you're saying. Yeah,
I'm gonna put like the artwork in some sort of sense on the bottle. And once that's good to go, I do everything exclusive, like everything very limited, like obviously for safety reasons as far as financially, but it also makes it, it makes sense where it's like, if it's something new, I've never sold a barbecue sauce, I'm only going to sell a few hundred, like.
Yeah, no doubt.
Get 10,000 bottles made up.
And be sitting on them forever.
Yeah, forever. So it's like obviously like anything I get, merch, all that shit, like it's going to sell eventually at shows or somewhere, but I always try to give a pretty reasonable amount, somewhere between where I want it and where management people around me say to have it, so I keep it right in between.
No doubt. Yo, we gonna definitely have to chop it up about that because where I live, bro, it's nothing but local businesses, so they like to support local business, and that's dope. They pick up stuff like that, you know what I mean? You say, hey, I got 10 bottles of this, and they check. We'll chop it up for sure, man.
By me too. They got like the farmers markets and shit, and people selling honey and all that stuff. Right after I get off the phone, though, I'm gonna get you a ticket to my Boston show, and if you got any friends or family or anybody, just get them to pull up. That'd be dope.
Definitely, man. I appreciate it, bro. I'm gonna pop up. That's for sure. Shit. Nah, I'm gonna see. You said August 2nd. How far is that from now?
I'm gonna tell you exactly what date it is. I think it's August 2nd. Yeah, August 2nd.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Screw too. I'm gonna see what's up. I'm gonna see if you try to pop up too.
Every show I have is Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So.
Oh yeah, that's lit. Yeah, have you performed at the Middle East before?
It's been so long. I don't even remember last time I performed there. But I'm grateful to be back in a lot of these venues because once again, not that I ever did anything, but I'm not like shitting on the walls and pissing. Like,
yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
Like,
yeah,
I had some bad people around me a while ago. People that were just comfortable taking their percentage and letting me take the shit on the head. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
It's like, whatever the saying is, but it's like I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be back in some of these major venues in some of these major cities and just rebuilding and like totally new chapter at square one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact. Yo, that's big, bro. Middle East is a huge venue in Boston, so that's where everybody goes.
I eat at the Middle Eastern spot next to it. It's always the little restaurant connected to it. So.
That's a fact. Yeah, man. We probably have to link or something when you out here, cause like I said, it's right down the way. So I'm around, man. I'll be out here.
Text me your information, like your full name, your legal name, and all that, and I'll and your email, and I'll send you a ticket.
I bet you, man. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. Hey, thank you for coming up here, man. Definitely, anytime.
So look, do you like just post? I don't mind you posting little shit. I didn't say anything, or do you chop it up?
It depends on how long it is. Normally, I just put it in 2.
Yeah, okay, word. I'm with that, bro. I mean, I didn't say anything too wild, so just hit me with the link before it comes out.
Yeah, definitely, bro. You already know, man, for sure, bro. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
All right, man.
All
Yeah,
right,
holla at
man.
me.
Be good, bro. Be safe. Thank